do this. I am Jeff Grubb. I am playing Kerbal Space Program. This is the new content that is in the game. I'm gonna be giving it a try. I haven't really I haven't touched this game in a while. I'm gonna try to get back into it. But this is the first major expansion put into the game, period. But especially under publisher 2K, which acquired the game a few years back. They maybe actually just last year. They are running this game now as a ongoing concern, and that means that they will be adding new things like this right here. The primary new things in this expansion are the missions and the mission builder. So let's kind of jump in here and see what we can see. Oh, hang on, I just lost it. So I guess we can actually just read it here. Werner von Kerman says mission tutorial. This is the all-new mission screen. This is where you can select to play historical missions from early chapters of the Kerbal Spaceflight. You can also see and play your own missions and those community-created missions you have downloaded. So people will be able to create missions, and I'll be able to get them here, and I can have them saved in a folder. You see community-created ones. There's a tab right over here. I'm on stock missions right now. For each mission, you could see the mission briefing. You can also save your missions during play to return to them at a later time. For each mission you complete, you may see, where applicable, a score to impress your friends with. At the bottom of the missions list, there are 3 tutorial missions for you to try. Each will teach you a different aspect of the mission builder. Alright, well, let's give it a shot. I feel like I should just do the tutorial again, but we'll see. You know what? I'm going to go for it. Start. Welcome. Okay, so this is the mission builder. This is where you plan out and export your missions for other players. Creating missions is quite simple. All you need to do is drag nodes out from the sidebar on the left onto the canvas in the middle of the screen. So it's just like building a ship. Once a node is placed, you can tweak and fine-tune its settings by altering its properties in the top section of the action pane, located on the right side of the screen. Before we begin, we need to set up the start node. This will dictate where the player starts, what the starting settings are for your mission, as well as any other mission-critical information. To start with, let's tell the player where they need to start and what their vessel conditions are. There are many options here, but let's keep it simple for now and start them at the KSC in their own vessel. All new missions appear with two nodes by default, the Start node and a Create Vessel node. Now click on the Create Vessel node and notice there is a name for our vessel called Unnamed Wessel. Click this name now and type a new name for the vessel, okay? Unnamed Vessel. Alright. Werner. Yeah, sorry. You will notice there are 2 radio button settings in the settings action pane. One sets this vessel as player built, and the other sets this vessel as creator defined. Player built vessels are built by the mission player, whereas creator built vessels you as the mission creator must build. Okay, you as the mission creator must build for the player to use during mission play. You will also note the other settings for the vessel. The situation is used to set the starting situation for the vessel. This could be at a launch site, landed, or in orbit. Default is a launch site. Let's leave our vessel set to do this for now. The next setting is the facility that will be used to build the vessel. This can be the VAB or SPH. The default is the VAB. Let's leave our player created vessel set to this for now. The last setting we're going to cover here is the launch site selection. You could choose where the vessel will be launched from when the situation is set to the launch site setting. For now, we will leave this set to the launch pad, which is located at the KSC. Hey, yeah, no problem, Zach. All right, sorry. Great. Now the player will start their mission at the KSC launch pad in a vessel they will build themselves. You can also choose to start players of your missions in orbit, landed, or a number of other different scenarios. Find the orbit node first, locate it, and drag it out onto the canvas. Alright, so feel like you didn't do a very good job of telling me where to find this. Reach altitude, orbit parameter, orbit node. Okay, cool. Fantastic job. Now we need to set the planet to be orbited and also a target orbit. Make sure the planet to orbit is set to moon. Moon. Alright. Oh, it's over here, isn't it? Alright, how do I undo this? Alright, escape button, okay. So, orbit. Celestial body, not Kerbin. Moon, yeah, there we go. Great, we'll leave the orbital setting at their default for now, but you can see that there are lots of options available to you for setting target orbits. You can even change them visually in the graphical action pane underneath the settings. The next thing we need to do is link the start node to the orbit node. Click the output connector on the start node on the right side of the node. Once you've clicked a connector line will appear and follow the mouse pointer. Click on the input connector on the output on the orbit node. Okay. So this must be the input, this must be the output. Cool. Like rearrange these so that it makes sense visually. Beginner tutorial. Let's add one final goal to this mission. Let's direct the player to land on the moon to wrap up the mission. Drag out a vessel landed objective node and place it near the orbit node. Okay. So, vessel. So I'm on vessel, and I just need landed. Oh, vessel, destroy vessel mass. Flying vessel. Landed vessel, okay. Try selecting moon. From the drop-down list in the settings of the vessel landed objective node. By default, all vessel-landed nodes will choose the whole planet as the target location. You could be more specific, though, and choose biomes or actual coordinates for the player to land by changing the location type setting. Now link the orbit node to the vessel-landed node in the same way we link the start node to the orbit node to wrap up this section of the mission. Alright, go there. Boom. Lastly, let's save our work, otherwise we can't play our mission, or share our creation with the rest of the community. Once saved, we can load them up to play, or come back here to edit them further. Click on the save button. Opening mission briefing dialog. No briefing has been entered yet. Please enter a mission name, briefing, and any other setup information in the briefing dialog. Okay. So, type a name for your mission in the box at the very top of the dialog and then enter. Alright. Is this the very top or is this the top? Because this looks like the very top right here of this dialog box. Alright. Name it Moonshot. The cam is frozen? Are you sure? It's moving for me. Let me look on the thing over here. Test. Oh no, now the game's not responding. This will and then enter in a line or two in the mission briefing notes. Good for me. Okay, cool. Then select OK when you're done. Oh, cool. I can select the banner. All right, and now I can hit save. Great. Those are the basics on how to create a mission. There's still much more to show you, so you can either choose to continue the tutorial and learn the action, pain, events, and more, or exit back to the mission menu. All right, fair enough. So that's pretty straightforward. So let's try one of these created missions. See if there's anything from the community. I wonder if I could just download them here, or if I have to go find them somewhere else. Dawn of the Space Age. Greetings. This mission tests your mettle at the dawn of the space age. You'll build a basic rocket to reach a low altitude. Next, you'll build a high-altitude sounding rocket that will take a temperature reading from the upper atmosphere. Finally, you'll create Kerbin's first artificial satellite, Jebnik 1, and complete an orbit of Kerbin. Squad. Cool. So you can see, like, there's the missions, like, the way they set this up is actually pretty complicated. Lots of ore options. And, like, submissions within submissions. Let's give it a start. Whatever, we'll try it out. We'll take it from here. This is easy. Okay, let's get this. Can maybe just make that 2. Put the rocket down there. Save, overwrite, launch. Get over there. Pull it down. This will work. Okay. I'm gonna we'll speed this up. Okay, altitude. Oh God. Bit harsh, but it worked. Right. Space Center. Okay, yeah, so that's these are how the missions work, essentially. it's not too unlike, I think, like the campaign that is built into the core of Kerbal. It's just now players can mess around with these things and adjust the settings however they want. I mean, like, this is the second mission. You can see the requirement is just you need these two things: the state Putnik and the 2-aught thermometer, and then you need to go to 48,000 meters and take a temperature reading and return safely to Kerbin. So I'll try to build this. We'll see if I have what it takes. Let's see. It sucks that I don't have a coupling, because this is not coupling, this is just payload. Because I'd really like to detach some of this stuff. Found line by the side of the road. Time to do some science. Okay. So I definitely want all of you down here. You have plenty of fuel. You have plenty of fuel. Let us go to the space. Oh yeah, I didn't have the throttle turned up last time. Alright. Turn on this. This will just be for then. It kind of feels like this is not going to, like, this stuff's going to burn out way before I get a chance to do anything. Yeah, that's not going to go well. I'm too heavy. Let's see. Losing acceleration. No, this is good. All right, this is a nice equilibrium. I still don't know if I have enough fuel to get to the heights I want to go to. I guess another fuel tank might have done the trick. Okay, this might be good, actually, because I'm pretty high, and I'm starting to gain a lot of acceleration. All right, I should be good. Probably not going to land softly, though. Okay, whoa, careful, careful, careful. Slow down a little bit. Alright, we did it. Quick, take a temperature reading. Oh shit. Did I do that? I think I fucked up. How do I take a temperature reading? Oh, right here? No. Alright, hang on. Don't know if... Oh god. Okay, no, I'm losing... I was about to say, I feel like... Am I gonna go into space permanently? But no. No, we're good. Kind of wish it would just tell me how to take a temperature reading. Oh, okay. Actually, I had to just click on it. Temperature scan while in space near Kerbin. Collected and recorded temperature data from the environment. I'm discreetly watching the browser now that I have power, Jeff. Oh no, you didn't have power? Okay, let's go back to Kerbal. Burn! Alright. Oh man, I'm not in space anymore, and it's very sad. Hopefully my two parachutes still exist. Oh, that's right. You're in the northeast, so you got one of them nor'easters. Come on, go fast. Oh, wow. Yeah, really re-entering the atmosphere is something fierce. Alright, there are my parachutes. I wish you would slow down a little bit more. There we go. Now we really hit atmosphere. Probably could have used another parachute, huh? It's a pretty heavy boy we're dropping down. Ah! Hey, you know what? Oh, next time aim for the big blue wet thing. Cool. Okay, so that's Kerbal Space Program's new mission, DLC. You kind of saw earlier how it works, how you can make stuff. You can see how specific the requirements can get. You could set the weight limit. You could set specifically what you're supposed to do, like where you're supposed to land on Kerbal or whatever. So it can get really specific and down into the nitty gritty. And you can start make those and put them out in the community, or send them to your friends and challenge them. And that seems to be like the big thing that they're trying to hit with this. We'll see how that kind of plays out over time, though. Okay, thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys next time. No, not Echo the Dolphin.